Hi, welcome to a gorgeous day in Chesterfield. I've just had a phone call off a friend of mine and he's asked me to pop round to his house and have a look at his pond. And as it's only 10 minutes from work, I thought I'd pop after leaving work. So I'm going to have a quick drive, check on his pond, and I'm going to show you something that might be of interest to you. Sit back and enjoy. One of the beauties of this pond is the view, the impact of it. I'm just walking up the main road, going through the gates between the cars, and this guy's got a fantastic view. I absolutely adore the view and the look of this. What we've got is 14,000, no we haven't, sorry. What we've got is 17,000 gallons of water. He built it in about 2010 in the middle of a winter snowstorm. And some of the facts I know he used was 32 cubic meters of concrete, umpteen blocks. But the actual view of it is stunning, with the decking and everything. He had a pond originally, and that down the bottom there is the old filter house for that pond, but it was on the level. He's filled that in, landscaped it and built this one. He always seems to have a bit of a problem with the water parameters, and for 5 years he just switched everything off apart from the air and just left it as it was. The water went green and he never lost a single fish for 5 years. And then a couple of years ago he started it up, he's changed all the rubbers, all the media, and started it up and running as such, and as you can see the result is fantastic. The only problem is he had a bit of bad luck with health, and he's been unable to commit enough time to keep the filters clean, to look after it, as well as the gardening and such. I'd say it's probably about an acre in size, his land as such, but this is the piece de resistance, the quality and the focal point of the garden. I'm trying to walk down without tripping up. What we've got in here is approximately 19 koi of various size. See one there around about 65-70 cm. There was one goldfish and a mixture of koi. He did have an issue with a heron visiting, but seems to have stopped that. The pond at the bottom drain down there, one of the aerated bottom drains, is about 9 foot. Got the shading from midday, and a bit of shading cast by the decking. And this feeder pond here, got a few plants in. That overflows into the main pond and feeds it. I think the fish think they're going to get fed. So I think one of the big fish has got a couple of scales missing where it had an altercation with the heron, but apart from that it's fine. They're really good size and shaped koi. If anybody is interested in any of the things they see today, please write a comment in below and I'll get some contact details. And one thing that the owner said is that it's not about money. He just wants the fish to go to someone that cares and will look after them. and same with the equipment. Got a skimmer here, as you can see, and there's another skimmer at that side. So we'll go around to the deck and have a look from the other angle. On the decking there are a couple of lids for this, but you can see part of the filtration there, what it's got running. I'll go into the filter house later and show you those from a better angle. Gotta be careful looking in the camera here so I don't fall down it. What's sat on here is heaven. With a cuppa, cold drink, bottle of wine. The sun as it is today. You can see a gashiki there. Nice chag. Isagi, Showa, Sankey. It's a shame, it breaks my heart to know somebody's going to be knocking this lot down. I feel for the guy, he's really gutted, but he physically is unable, health wise, to give it as much love and attention as it needs. His missus did a fantastic job while I was in hospital for a month. She'd got a list of do's and don'ts, buttons to press, levers to turn, and she managed it fantastically for a month to keep it going, but it's too much for them both on a full-time basis. And like I say, the view is stunning over some of the Derbyshire hills and open spaces. Sit down here. I'm afraid if I lived here the grass would be 2 foot long, so I won't be bothered cleaning that, cutting that. I'd be sat here playing about with or watching the fish. I'm round the back of the pond, and from the decking there's some steps that come down into the filter house. This filter house is built under the decking. I'm not sure if you can see this. 100% sure whether I've got the light. So there's 2 Lacron Pondmaster bio filters. There's 2 Cetus sieves. There's an electro heater there. You can see a little bit of water there where it's got a water leak, which she knows about. There's 2 Vortex, it's that big I can't actually fit it in. 2 Vortexes. A couple of UVs, well, on double, it's a 110 UV. A couple of air pumps up the top, charge us some mini air pumps. And then 2 Nexus 210s. Just looking from the other side, you can see the air pumps down at the bottom. Pipe work, the feeders. Fantastic construction, a lot of money thrown at it. As the guy says, afraid everything's got to go. Obviously the fish first, and then the equipment to follow. If anybody's interested in anything or all of it, the fish together, whatever, put a message in the comments below and I'll pass on your details. Go back up the steps. Let's say the pond is 17,000 gallons, it's 19 fish, and it's located geographical centre of England, a town called Chesterfield, Derbyshire. What a fantastic pond. If I can find some photos, I'll show you the photos of the build alongside of this. No matter which angle you look at it, it's stunning. I'm not sure if you can see for the clarity of the water, but it is stepped in 3 stages. I think the first one is just about 5 foot. It might be more, I'll have to ask him later, it might be less. It's 5 foot, 6 foot, I don't know if it's 8 or 9 foot. I'll confirm. The downside of this is when you had issues with blanket weed, you can imagine exactly how much you needed to treat the whole pond at 17,000 gallons. If 800 grams covers 2,000 gallons,
Hi, thanks a lot for watching the video. If anyone's interested in anything they've seen in the video or wants some more information, please write a message in the comments below, or alternatively contact me on info@akoienthusiast.co.uk. I'll pass on your details. Like I mentioned, it's very saddening. It breaks my heart to see a pond and an enthusiast that's put so much time, effort and money into a dream pond having to close it down and knock it all down. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Happy ponding.